What's up, YouTube? So, I was asked to check out Austin Jackson versus the Chargers. He did have a very good game against Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack a little bit too. For the most part, Khalil Mack stayed on this side, but he did occasionally make his way over here. But he was mostly against Joey Bosa, and he did have a very good matchup. I was also asked to look at Kendall Lamb, but I'm really going to be taking a look at Austin Jackson. He has the best chance of being a part of our real future moving forward. I haven't really been his biggest fan in the last few years, but this was a great first step to changing my opinion of him. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so we're going to climb. Okay. Nothing for me to really talk about. Handles the gap exchange well. Some plays, there isn't going to be a whole lot for me to say, quite frankly. Don't love the hand placement, but he doesn't settle for bad hand placement, and he does shadow him pretty well. Pretty good feet. That's what's really improved. I still don't love his hands, but his feet have improved a lot. Let's check this out. I'm not really interested in the other view. I'm mostly just interested in this. Yeah. Whatever. Good job. Very good job. So, first off, he's going to turn this guy away from the play. Once Izukanma is past... Actually, he also fell over, but even if he hadn't, Izukanma would have already ran past this dude by now. So now he's going to go help with Joey Bosa. Get his hands on him. Very good. This is the bad snap. Let's see how... Obviously, the overall play wasn't... Oh, I don't like that. Leaning forward and you're basically bear hugging Joey Bosa. Oh. Good recovery. He recovered well. But leaning... Ugh. I definitely would prefer him to have his hands inside. But on goal line plays, leaning isn't quite as bad. Because you're really just trying to get them off their mark. But I'm not the biggest fan of that. If you're familiar with my channel, then you already know that. Alright, here we go. That was a bad throw from Tua. Bad decision. But that's not what we're here to look at. If you want to see my thoughts on the overall offense, I did a video on that yesterday. Or, I don't know when this video will have come out, but, you know. I'm just going to kind of help. Okay. Not a whole lot for me to talk about on that play. Much better. At least this is a play I can really look at. There is a lot of improvement. I still would like him to get his hands inside a little bit more consistently, but at least he's got one of them in there. But the feet and the knee bend look a lot better. They really do. And at least he's got the left hand inside, the right hand's on the outside. And it actually looks like he just fixed that. So he's not settling for bad hand position now. Now, obviously, this is a combo block. And here's the thing. You can still evaluate combo blocks. Yes, Robert Hunt is helping him on this rep. But you can also tell who is the one that is doing the majority of the blocking on a rep. Not only is Austin Jackson the first one to make contact, but, I mean, Robert Hunt's really only got one hand on him. You can tell. I mean, eventually he gets the other one there, but Austin Jackson's really the one that won that rep. All right, let's take a look at this. Very nice. Very nice. I'd like you to finish, though. So, Robert Hunt is responsible for blocking this guy. Austin Jackson is going to help him and then disengage to climb up to block this linebacker. He does so. I do want to see him finish, though, because he does eventually let him go, and he lets him go on the play side. And he's able to get into the vicinity of where the play was going. So I don't love that. I would like to see him finish. And if it sounds like I'm nitpicking, I am. I am nitpicking. Offensive line is all about technique and the small details. It just kind of is what it is. But in comparison to what we've seen in previous years, this is night and day. It is clear that he has worked very hard. And in fairness to him, this is the first time in a long time that he's played the same position in 2 straight years. You know, we drafted him as a left tackle, we moved him to left guard, then moved him to right tackle, then he got hurt. So this year, being able to just focus on being a right tackle, that could have helped him. And it's just year 2 in Mike McDaniel's scheme a lot. I mean, we do a lot of movement and everything like that. Not surprised, but all right, looks like you've at least got the right hand inside. Yeah. That's a good rep. It's a very good rep. So like I said, he is mostly against Joey Bosa, but Khalil Mack, they do switch them up on occasion. They mostly stay on their sides, but... And he doesn't end up blocking him on this play. Actually, he doesn't really do anything. This isn't really an Austin Jackson thing, but it could have been. With these types of plays, these types of plays are prone to penalties. Because if you get an offensive lineman too far down the field, it's illegal to have a forward pass. So we do need to be careful of that. Because Austin Jackson got kind of close to passing the line of scrimmage. Can we actually get a rep against Khalil Mack here? That'd be nice. Nope. Not much for me to talk about here. He didn't get a hold of Derwin James, but surprise, the safety is faster than him. Supposed to be. All right. Khalil Mack wins on the initial bit of the play. His ball get off kind of gets him a little bit. But once Austin opens up his hips and gets his hands on him, he does recover very well. And I do like the hand placement. Oh, he drops his butt too. And yep, that's where it stops. That's where the movement stops. Yep, drop your butt. Once you get your hands inside, drop your butt. That bull rush will stop right where it's at. Absolutely. All right. Neither Khalil Mack or Joey Bosa is on this play. Yeah, there's some finish. I don't care that this isn't one of their stars. Block who you're supposed to block and drive them into the dirt. That's exactly what he does. Get them the fuck out of there. We kind of abandoned the run late in the game. I mean, it's hard not to when your passing game is being as effective as it is. I understand. But I think it's beneficial to let our offensive line kind of attack. Again, I would have preferred the hands inside, but the leverage that the defender has, it makes that kind of tough. Careful, that is a penalty. But you do end up getting him on the ground. Almost in a guillotine choke, actually. Shouts out to the defense. Oh, we get this view now. Cool. Good feet. Don't love the one-hand punch. Never been a fan of that. Also, sidebar, I love all the different formations. Putting Tyreek Hill at H-back / tight end, that's just fun. I mean, I know they move him, but just the thought that he might line up there. I would like him to get the other hand involved. And the fact that it's not even up, it's to the side, I don't love. The knee bend is great. Good recovery. And good finish. And also, I want to point this out. Offensive line play across the league isn't very good. So while I am nitpicking, this is better. The way he's playing here is better than most right tackles at the NFL level. I'm not saying he's one of the better right tackles in the NFL. I need to see him do this for a few games before I can say anything like that. And I'm also not saying we should pay him right now. Like I said, I need some consistency first. But if he can put a season of this together, man. I'm going to drop your butt. Very good rep. Love the hands. Very good rep. What we got here? Gonna climb. Not the best rep in the world. Like to see you get a better shot at him. Yeah, he's the one that ends up making the tackle. That's not a great rep. Don't need him to do a whole lot here. The play is going to the left. It's designed to do so. He just needs to get Joey Bosa to move a little bit. So Tua, because at this point, the play is already going over here. But he does give Joey a pretty good shot here. Punches him in the chest, which is nice. There you go. Move him off his spot. All right. Oof. Not a great rep. This is why I don't like you to lean. And why I'm not a fan of you not bringing both your hands. Yeah, when you lean like this, you are prone to shit like that. That's much better. Oh. And I understand that's Joey Bosa. He's going to have his good plays too. That's better. At least you got both your hands involved. They are a little to the outside, and Joey's going to be able to use that to defeat that. Oh, yeah. See, this is why I don't like the hands outside thing, because this is giving Joey Bosa your chest. And now he's able to use this arm to push him off of you, create distance, and then hit you with this massive swim move when you try to re-engage. It's much harder to do that if your hands are inside. But for the most part, Austin Jackson is winning these exchanges. Yeah, an assist from Robert Hunt there. Robert Hunt smacked the shit out of him. Kind of. He didn't even miss with the right hand. He really didn't even fire it. Get your other hand involved. There you go. Good recovery. Good job from Robert Hunt. Good assist. I mean, we could look at the field goal reps. Is that him right there? But I don't really like breaking down technique on field goal blocks because really the technique is die slow. That's literally what coaches will tell you. Spread your arms wide and die slow. There's nothing really for me to break down there. All right. Looked a little lost there on who he's supposed to block. But that's not necessarily on him. That could be on Connor. That's a better second level block. It's a hold too. He had him in a rear naked choke. But I ain't going to say shit to you. See, I'm going to sound like an asshole keep pointing out his hands, but I don't like it when they get outside. I just don't. That's fun, though. Not bad. Good feet. That's what's really improved. His base and his feet have improved a lot. I think he still has some room to grow with his hands, and they're better too, but his feet have really improved. So he initially gets his hands swiped down, but then he's going to actually re-engage. He didn't settle for bad hand position. He didn't give up the hand fight. It's wonderful. Once again, I'm not breaking down the success of the play. Just what Austin Jackson's doing. Alright, we're going to have to look at the other view. Can't see him on the other one. Yeah, whatever. He didn't have to do a lot to Khalil Mack there. Khalil Mack's on the complete opposite side of the field from where the play is going. That's a better second level block. I'd like you to finish, but I mean, I know you're going to be slower than the linebacker. He's hauling ass, though. I do think his second level blocking could still improve, too. And a lot of that comes from his hands. That's okay. He's still a fairly young player. And the growth he's shown this year, and it's week 1. I wouldn't be surprised if he improves throughout the season. Giving up your chest. Let's see if you recover. All right, you're giving up ground slowly. Robert Hunt kind of comes in to help you. All right. If he fixes his hands, he could be like really good. Like this is pretty good, but he could be a lot better. And that's also why I'm tough on him, because he, like, physically he has so many gifts. If like he continues to improve his technique, because like I said, his footwork is a lot better. And his hands are better than last year. I just would like to see further growth. Yeah. This play... How many rushers do we have? Is it just 4? I know they shift here. They're rushing 5. This isn't communicated well. You've got 3 rushers on this side and only 2 on this. That's a good scheme by the Chargers, too. But Austin Jackson does do the right thing. If you are in a situation where you are one person and you have to block 2 people and you can't just outstretch your arms to try to die slow, to try to block both, then what you need to do is you need to block the guy that's closer to the interior because he's closer to the quarterback. At least if Joey Bosa is the one running free, Tua has a little bit of time to react, and we get this completion to Jalen Waddle. That play could have been communicated better by the center as far as the blocking assignments go, but Austin Jackson did what he should have done. Once again, I don't like letting Joey Bosa get into your chest, but his feet allow him to recover. Or at least die slow. He didn't really recover there. And I understand that's Joey Bosa. He's going to win some reps. That's a... There you go. Drop your butt. Die slow. Good job. You're being bull rushed. He's already got your chest. There's not a lot you can do about it at this point. Go with what you can do. Use your feet. Pop them. Good job. That's what I mean when I say popping your feet, by the way. Watch it. Joey's going to get inside on him. Right here, he's got his feet here. He's going to pop him. Just like that. That's how you give up ground slow when you're being bull rushed by somebody that's stronger than you. Especially if he's already got his hands inside. All right, the 2 better edge rushers are off the field. Yeah, nothing for me to talk about there. All right, once again, we have a free rusher. But Austin Jackson's in a situation where he has to try to block 2 people at the same time. Can't do it. Block the guy closer to the interior. Gives Tua time to react and at least get rid of the football. I don't love you leaning, though. There you go. That's much better. Good recovery. Good knee bend. That looks good. Very, very good rep. Didn't love the lean to start, but you finished it off very well. All right. Move him off his spot. I feel you. Sometimes there ain't a whole lot for me to say. Some of the blocks, they're not really super gradable. This one looks like another miscommunication on who he was supposed to block. I think he was confused on whether he needed to block Derwin James or not, or if he had to go get the edge rusher. I think he thought Derwin James was going to go. He checks for that. Derwin James ain't going, so he's got to go try to run to get Bosa. Luckily, Tua gets rid of the ball. He did the best he could there. All right. Like I said, goal line situations, I don't hate leaning as much because you're just trying to get a couple yards. Good knee bend, pop your hips. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm not going to look at the field goal tries. Yes, I realize Austin Jackson is involved on those plays, but I'm not just trying to see him die slow, trying to block sometimes 3 people. I'm not interested in that. That's when you're trying to grade a player who's not a starter. When I have Austin Jackson, who's literally the starting right tackle in this game, I don't need to do that. Got plenty of film to watch. Oh, I love that. Hands inside. Thank you. That's what I want. Ah, see? Because Joey Bosa is going to show his strength. But because he had his hands inside, he's able to not give up all the control. And eventually, he's able to get his feet back under him. Now they're kind of at a stalemate. He's able to die slowly. Because the thing is, Joey Bosa is stronger than Austin Jackson. It just is what it is. You're going to end up against people that are stronger than you. It's the NFL. This is a flag. But that's a flag and a half. But Joey Bosa's fallen. Wait, did he just? Let me see that, Austin. Did you pull down on Joey Bosa's hand to make him fall? Did you just do that? No, you didn't. You sure did. And then fall on top of him? Fantastic. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you can't get your hands inside, he's already sped past you. You can't get a hold of him. Get hold of those hands, the wrists, the elbow, whatever you can get, and just pull down on that shit. He'll fall down. He'll fall down and then fall right on top of his ass. You might end up getting a penalty, but your quarterback ain't getting smoked. And a lot of times you'll get away with it. Especially the elbows. That's a technique that offensive linemen that are technicians but have short arms, or technicians and are just facing someone with longer arms than they have, like if you're against like a Chandler Jones or something, that is a technique you can use. There was an offensive lineman in the draft this past draft that did that. Blanking on him. Whatever. Yeah. All right. So he's gonna. This looks like the assignment. I don't know why there's 3 people blocking this one dude. Oh, was there two? I apologize. So they got two defenders here. No, it is one guy. What the fuck? He had Connor Williams, Robert Hunt, and Austin Jackson blocking this guy, and he got free. Whatever. Austin Jackson's able to re-engage with him. Get his hands inside. He's one of them. Oh, Austin Jackson. That's a block in the back by Robert Hunt. There you go. Straight arm him. Yeah. God, Tyreek is special. He's not who we're talking about here, but damn. Him with a spin move. Thank you, Robert Hunt. This right here is a counter move by Mr. Joey Bosa. He's been hitting him with swim moves, bull rushes and shit. He hasn't hit him with a spin move until now. Caught Austin Jackson off guard. Also, I don't love firing the one hand at the face mask and not using your other. That spin beat his ass. Robert Hunt cleaned him up, though. Ooh. What happened there? That didn't look good. Did he lean? Only firing one hand. That's going to allow him to just defeat the right hand. And yeah, swim move. Use both hands, man. I mean, it doesn't really end up mattering. Isaiah Wynn is pulling and he takes that guy anyway. And plays kind of a failure, but whatever. Ooh, kind of missed. Joey Bosa stumbled, though. I do like that he's firing his hand, so he's not just catching people as much anymore. But that's a little high. Joey Bosa's got his hand on your chest. I do like the recovery. I like the knee bend. And when Joey Bosa falls, you capitalize and get back in front of him. Good recovery. Good. All right. All right, nothing for him to do there. All right. Looking for work. I like that. Head on a swivel. He ain't got nobody to block. He's looking where he can go help out. Durham Smythe gets his ass whooped. So, he's going to square up, get his hands inside. Is that Khalil Mack? I believe so. Yep. That sucks, the play itself, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Love you, Kader Kohu. Miss with his hands. Recovers, though. That's the thing. Like, I keep saying it, but his feet, man. His feet have improved so much. Like, his hands still aren't the greatest, but his feet allow him to recover. Alright, I got this view again. Gonna let Joey Bosa get his hands inside. I don't love that. Ah, there it is! Pull down on the hands! Pull down on the hands, yes! Hand fight. Lose the initial punch. Get a hold of those wrists. Pull down on him. That allows you to re-engage. Now you got your hands inside. Oh yeah, this is the bobbled snap. Not what we're here to look at, but there you go. Yeah, plays over, push him down. I'm not mad at it. Shout out to Durham Smythe. Immediately goes over there. Good knee bend. Get your hands inside. Yeah. Yeah. Shadow him, though. And complimenting your feet a lot. You kind of stop moving his feet there. Don't do that. Don't stand there like a statue. But if you get a chance to push him down, push him down. And I understand this is late in the game. He's probably a lot more tired than he was earlier, but still. I do like the aggression. Austin Jackson's angry now? Got his hands outside. Joey Bosa's kind of all twisted up. Takes advantage. Fucking put him on the ground then. Have Robert Hunt help you. Why not? And that's the thing, too. With Austin Jackson staying at right tackle, that also gives Robert Hunt the same starting right tackle that he's next to. I know Austin didn't really play a lot last year, but still, they were able to prepare together. And that does mean something. Don't love the hands outside. Also, Mike McDaniel's scheme of keeping people on the move, getting rid of the ball fast, it does help. That doesn't diminish the improvements on the offensive line. And really, this is the same crew outside of Isaiah Wynn as last year. They've just gotten better, besides Connor Williams. Connor Williams didn't have training camp. He's a little worse than last year. But I do expect Connor to improve throughout the season, too. There you go. Good knee bend. There you go. Fight the hands. Fight the hands. Get the right hand inside. Yeah. That's a great rep. Offensive line's so fun. All right. You let him get inside on you. He's extending. What are you going to do about it? Oh, look at that. The play's pretty much over for him. But he can't extend. He's grabbing the elbow. I just said that earlier. Grab the elbow. Pull on that shit. If you can't get in at the chest, grab the goddamn elbow. All right, you miss with your hands. Feet are going to let you fall on him. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing, Joey? Why'd you jump? Why'd he jump? He left his feet. Aww. Alright. Ain't working. You can't get past Austin Jackson, so you just trying shit now, huh? Also interesting seeing Christian Wilkins on the field goal team. Just spotted that. I don't know if that's been the case the whole game. I just noticed it just now. All right, you gave up your chest again. Don't love it. But again, use your feet. Create some distance, re-engage, fight the hands. There you go. Yeah, this play. Yeah. So, Joey Bosa rushes free, but once again, how many people are rushing on this play? They're rushing 5. But we got 4 offensive linemen blocking 3 guys, and Austin Jackson is trying to block the whole right side. This can't happen. But he does put a hand out there to try to slow down Joey Bosa, and then he engages the guy closer to the interior. Like I've been saying, that is what you are supposed to do. To give Tua more of an opportunity to do something. Throw the ball away, get it to a receiver, scramble, do whatever he's going to do. It gives him a little bit of more time to react. See what Austin Jackson was doing on this amazing play. He punched him in the face. That's what he did. I'm mad at it. And control the wrist. You can't get both of them inside. Control that wrist. Absolutely. All right, you kind of lost him there. Just stop your feet. Robert Hunt helped him out. That's okay. Tyreek Hill's so amazing. Lost the initial fight. You're going to punch him in the face. Grab the elbow. Ends up with the wrist. It's kind of leaning, though. Yeah. Good job, Robert Hunt, looking for help. I mean, looking for work, rather. All right. Gonna climb. So, when he's climbing to the linebacker, he still has a tendency to almost overrun it. Like, he gets his hands on him, and then he just kind of slides off of him. And he, like, frees him up to run toward the play side. Like, Connor Williams is in his way right now. But if he wasn't, he would be free to run after Ahmed. Or Mostert, rather. So I do want to see him improve his second-level blocking. But it is week 1. I do expect him to improve throughout the season. Let me take another look at that. Looked like he leaned a little bit, but that's okay. No, not really. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he super leaned. All right, so Joey Bosa, beat your hands. Good feet. Run the circle with him. There you go. Pull down on the hands. Can't get inside. Joey Bosa is super leaning. Pull down on them hands. Just smack him down. He'll fall. That's why defenders can't lean too much either. I mean, Joey Bosa's a big-ass dude. You get that much momentum moving in one direction and you're low to the ground. It doesn't take much to tip you over. What we got here? Yeah. Khalil Mack was super wide there. He didn't have to do a whole lot. God, that's insane. Alright, this should be the last play for him. I'm not going to look at the QB kneels. Alright, he didn't really have to do a whole lot on this play either. Tua got rid of the ball so fast. Tua really does help these offensive linemen out too. But the hand placement's good, knee bend's good. Or at least one of the hands is good. Alright. So yeah. Austin Jackson has definitely improved. there is still room for improvement as well, in my opinion. His feet, like I've said throughout the video, are much, much better than before. Second level blocking, I think, could still be improved. He is very athletic and can get to the second level well. He just kind of misses his spot sometimes, and that kind of comes from his hands still not being where I would really like them. They are improved. They are getting better. But I do still think he could improve on them even more than he has. But his feet are great. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. Have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.